Hello everyone, my name is Istofani. I'm from Sarjana Wiyata Taman Siswa University, and today I wanna doing Prodev UFC result presentation, and the title of my folklore is The Legend of Catfish from Sumatra. And the visualize of my folklore link is below. The Legend of Catfish from Sumatra. The Legend of Catfish is Indonesian folklore, and this story is about a woman who has a taboo since she was a baby. When she violates the taboo, she will turn into a fish. The Legend of Catfish is about a woman who named Dayang Kamuna. When she was a baby, she founded by old fishman, and the old fishman is take care her until she grew up. But unfortunately, he never loved because the taboo is she cannot love. When he love, he turn into a fish. The story's background of the Legend of Catfish is the story is dressed for children because it has easy background to describe. And from the folklore, the children expected could imagine and have ability to understand about the story. And the story background is in rural area and some activity in rural place. And I describe about where is the where is the old man live and what they usually do and what they what their activity. And the I think the children could imagine what in rural area or what activity in rural area in nature. And the content developing the story based on rural place where in the folklore describe the place near from river. Also, there describe of some activity in rural area such as fishing and looking for firewood. And how it helps student in is in the folklore they develop every single clue clearly about where they live and what they usually do. And like what I mentioned before, I think the children could describe or imagine about the rural area in nature about because there is some clue about where they live. And the moral value for the audience. The moral value is never don't break the term and do not force some to doing some things because that he or she do not want to do because they have their own reason. Because in the Legend of Catfish, the Dayang Kamuna husband is break the term what they make before they married. So Dayang Kamuna turn into fish because the hus they her husband is forced her to love. And I think this moral value is suitable for building children character because the children could know what they cannot do is cannot for someone. And what we should prepare to make this folklore and what I prepare in the Legend of Catfish is we need what we need in compose the folklore and to visualize developing the folklore story. I think because the task is to developing the folklore story, we should developing the story. And second is mention clear clue from the stories because this is for children and they we should mention clear story clear clue to make them can imagine the story and find some. And third is find some references. And fourth is make sure the story have moral value because if for children we should give moral value from the story to building their character. And last is to visualize what we need to find interesting animation. And last is to visualize. I think we need to find interesting animation because it's for children. I think children always in interesting in good animation, and sometimes good animation could help student in learning. And I think enough about my EFC result presentation. See you next time.